Hi guys, welcome back to another review. So today we are looking at a coin called PRQ or Parsiq. I did cover this coin around 9 months ago, and back then it was called Parsiq, as you can see, and now they have actually migrated to a new, or you can say a new network, which is called a reactive network. Basically, reactive is fully community centered project that is offering fully EMV compatible execution layer that empowers developers to build the next wave of decentralized applications or DApps. Unlike traditional smart contracts, reactive smart contract leverages inversion of control to I think it has something to do with execution and on-chain events and something like that. I did not dive deep into it, but still they are building something pretty good when it comes to the reactive network, which is basically zero knowledge proof, and I think it is also a layer 2 if you consider it as well. After that, as you can see here, there will be migration from PRQ and REACT. So REACT is basically a coin that is going to come out, and PRQ is going to be swapped with the REACT. So if you do hold PRQ on the exchanges, most likely many exchanges will support, but it is very unlikely that Coinbase will support the migration. But still, you can hold your coin on the Coinbase, and I think that should be okay. But still, this is going to be a pretty big event for the PRQ coin. As of now, we have no dates when that is going to happen, but that will happen in the future. So we will also go over React Tokenomics and what it does. First of all, let's look at what the React network is actually doing. So first of all, this is their Twitter. We are going to look at some of the big things that they are doing. So they just partnered with Best Bread, so that is a massive meme coin. You can say that they are also giving away, so there's something pretty interesting going on here. And if you look here, and if we do scroll down a bit, we do have a pretty good update coming up from them as well. So this is these are their updates. So they did actually launch a new system which is called dynamic NFT royalty system. So that's pretty interesting that they have going on. They also have non-locking flash loan protocol as well. So they also had Reactive Hackathon 2024. That is another massive thing for them. So they are building and doing a lot of works as well. So they also have smart contracts with Oracle, so that's pretty good as well. They have also defined Uniswap 2 as well. So they have a lot of things going on in their ecosystem, and they have been building it. So I think that is one of the things that they have going on for their blockchain. The features that it is going to have is parallelized EVM. After that, we have ZK proofs, so that's pretty interesting. They also have inversion of control smart contracts, so that's pretty good. So basically it transforms smart contract to respond external events, enhancing modularity and enabling dynamic reactive DApps. So that means the DApps are going to be dynamic and modular, so that's pretty interesting. They also have relay networks, so it is going to have seamless cross-chain and multi-chain interaction, so that's pretty interesting for the network as well. So it is offering a lot of things in their ecosystem, and they do have a lot of features from the looks of it, but still it is in the testnet as of now. So if you do want, I believe you can actually interact with the React network as of now if you have React in the testnet. So you can also get that here as well. If you go through their docs, you will actually get it. Anyways, so let's look at their blockchain explorer. So this is basically in the testnet as of now, as you can see. So the total transactions are pretty low, around 842k, so that number is significantly lower compared to other chains. So this one is much lower as of now. And if you look at other things, the stats are not looking that good as of now. So that means they are still in the early, you can say that in the early stages. So the testnet does not seem to have that much of adoption as of now. After that, if we do go to the React coin itself, so basically there will be a migration there will be a swap with a ratio of 1 buy one. So that means if you have one PRQ coin, you will be able to actually migrate it to a React coin, which is going to be a native token for the Reactive Network, as you can see here. So Reactive will launch with the same total supply as a PRQ coin. So that means there won't be any more supply coming into the market for the PRQ coin. So that's a pretty interesting move, and I think that is pretty good for the PRQ coin. So that means there won't be any impact of a supply on the PRQ as of now. So that's pretty interesting. After that, they also did a pretty good thing, as you can see here. So the React token will not have any VC allocation, so that's pretty good. I think we won't see any sell pressure coming up from the VCs, and they have returned all the VC funding. So that means this is a community centric token with no supply allocated to private investors. So that's pretty good. I think we won't see any massive sell pressure coming out from the private investors. So that's pretty good, I think. So all the participants will buy React from the public market. So whoever wants to get into this coin, they will have to buy it from the public market. So that means it is going to pump a pretty good amount of supply into the PRQ coin, and it can be actually seen here because it is up over 134% in the last 14 days, as well as around 253% in last 30 days. So I think many investors are expecting a mainnet soon from the PRQ coin. So that could be one of the reasons why it has seen a massive pump, and I think many investors are buying and have bought lower, so they will be probably taking profit once the mainnet does launch. But that is something that you should keep that mind. So that means it does still have a lot of room to grow as of now, because if you look at its market cap at peak, it was, I think, somewhere around 262 million. So that means it can still run as high as 3x or even 2.5x as of now. After that, let's continue with the React tokenomics. So basically we have the React coin so it will have the total supply of 500 million, and there won't be any dilution for the existing holder. So that's pretty good, and a maximum of 310 million React tokens will be in the circulation at launch. So that's pretty good. If you look at the React as of now, so that means we still have around, I believe, 18 million tokens to go in the market. So that's something that you should keep that in mind. After that, if you look at the utility of the React token, it is going to be used for event log processing fees. So the token will also be utilized by reactive smart contracts for processing fees. So that's pretty good. After that, we have transaction fees. So a React coin will be used for the transaction fees within the network. So that's pretty good. And it is going to be used for staking as a validator. So that's pretty good as well. And after that, this is something pretty interesting. So transaction and processing fees paid in React will be burned. So that is going to push PRQ coin or React coin to the deflationary mechanism in the long run. So that's pretty good. And it says new tokens will be minted with each block to incentivize validators, but once the daily burned React exceed the daily minted rewards, the network will become deflationary, similar to Ethereum model. So from the looks of it, it won't have a max supply from what I'm seeing actually here. So that means it will have some kind of inflation, but that inflation with the burn mechanism will most likely be in control at least. After that, we have, as you can see here, this is something that they did not actually, as of now, they have not achieved, which is that they are on the track to launch Reactive Network mainnet in Q4, and we are in the Q4 2024, and we are about to enter into 2025. And as of now, they have not actually dropped the they have not dropped the mainnet. So that means they are behind the schedule. So that is something that you should keep that in mind. But either way, I think the PRQ still has a pretty good room to grow. At least I think it can actually go as high as previous high, which is around 262 million. So that means we still have around 300, I believe. Okay, so around 3x to go. So that's pretty interesting. And let's just see if you're planning to buy this coin in the dip where you can actually get into it. So the first entry which I'm looking at, okay, just a second, let it load here. We will try to look at on the Geeko terminal here. So just a second. So it does have pretty good holders, around 16k, which is a massive one. Anyways, I think they just launched on a Geeko. Okay, so if you're planning to get into this coin, I think the first entry that is pretty good around is 23 cent, and I think you can actually enter around 16 cent, 23 cent, and that is a pretty good dollar cost average entry for this coin. And I think if it does make a correction, it will most likely go as low as 23 or 22 cent, and I think as of now it does seems to be in the mood to go up even higher. But I think it can actually go as high as, I think $1 is a possibility, or even $2 could happen if it does starts to go even up again. But the supply was pretty low when it actually hit 2.54, so I'm expecting around $1 is a max point for this coin. But in crypto anything can happen, but I think $1 is very much possible for this coin. So anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.